run for my money. There was nobody, no one that'd run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely, living lovely. She's lovely.
You live?
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment.
Beautiful.
And you've been stealing from me for the past couple years on my credit cards. And help
But
me.
what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them.
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
You not get the link.
Bitch. Dirty low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a liar.
Man, he said he Tawanda.
You know that's a lie.
I swear to
You know
God.
that's a lie. Which God are you trying to?
Your man for? You think I too? Don't you? Don't put your hands on me.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of DDTS episode 609. I'm back with another video. This is a night edition of DDTS. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all are doing well. I just wanted to go ahead and do another episode because I've been having this on my mind all day. I've been busy all day doing different things. But before I unwind and continue to enjoy my night, I just wanted to do some content. I also wanted to elaborate with you all. I wanted to vent once more. I wanted to vent about how my day was. I wanted to vent to y'all about when I went out, to the stores, what I experienced, what basically I started seeing, and basically there's still peoples out here that still have their head in their ass. That act like they weren't raised to speak to peoples when they walk by. Because I don't care if you are young, if you are old, this and that and the third. I'm gonna speak and say, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna speak because I've been doing it a lot lately when I be going out in public. But I'm gonna tell that to y'all a little bit later on. But first, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get notified when I have new content available. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm going to be talking about a little bit today about the Braxton family drama, the Braxton girls. And if you have been watching and looking on social media, reading in the social media platforms, you will basically see and you can hear that the Braxton girls have been going at it. And the Braxton girls consist of Tawanda, Tamar, and Tony. But Tony is not too much of a factor. It's Tawanda and Tamar. I even have some video clips that I possibly can put up allegedly. I will even put up some clips of what I'm talking about. Now it is alleged, and I saw this video this morning that Tawanda got married, and she talked about a wedding. And I seen a glimpse of the video because the video was not that long. It might have been like 30 to 40 seconds long. And basically all the sisters were there, all the family was there. In my opinion, the only person that was not there was Tamar. Now, it is alleged that Tamar and Tawanda, they have not been at good odds. They have not been at good with each other. I think it's something very deep between those two women for them to be sisters. I think it is something deep between that. I don't know, did something happen? I don't know, did one do something to the other? Well, with me saying that, I got the scoop allegedly. And the videos that I'm gonna put up, the clips that I'm gonna put up, and I'm gonna put my disclaimer in my description box so y'all can know that this is for entertainment purposes only. And this is not meant to hurt anyone in any form or fashion. Now, it is alleged that years and years and years ago, that when Tamar and Tawanda, when they basically recently was having a conversation, it was Tony, it was um Trina, it was Tawanda, and it was Tamar. 4 women at that table. I don't know was there filming the show or what, but I think they was filming the show, the Braxtons. And basically, I don't know how it came up, but basically, I'm gonna put the video in this video. I'm gonna put the clip in this video. Um, Basically, Tamar was like, "I'm just concerned for my child. I'm just concerned for my child." And I don't know what was said. I couldn't hardly understand. But she was like, "Do I know where you live?" Tawanda asked Tamar allegedly, "Do I know where you live?" And then Tamar was like, allegedly, "Of course you don't. You don't come. And I'm still putting down your down payment." And Tamar was like, told Tawanda allegedly, because I did not know this. Tamar had the Tamar. Listen, I might feel how I feel about Tamar. I might have my different opinions about Tamar. I might have my different perspectives about Tamar. I might say negative things about Tamar, but it is nothing serious. It's not that deep. It's not that I dislike Tamar. It's not that I dislike her because I don't dislike her. I don't dislike anybody. I just am the type of person I try to give my opinion. I try to give my opinions. I try to be real about mine and give my opinion, give my perspective, how I feel about certain things, how I feel about certain people. I would rather be honest and tell the truth than to sit here and tell a bold-faced lie. And I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, "Oh, I'm a fan of Tamar. I'm a fan of Tamar. I think she's cool. I think she's cool." Listen, Tamar may not be my cup of tea. I'm not no fan favorite of Tamar. But that does not take away the fact that I don't respect her as a human being because I do. I do. She might have done her little miss, like, listen, she might be loud. She might be smart mouth. She might, do what she do and say what she say. But I had to realize some of the stuff Tamar be saying, some things she be saying might have some fact to it, may have some truth to it. I'm not going to say everything, but I'm going to take accountability and I'm going to say this. If I said anything negative about Tamar and if I said anything wrong about her or towards her or anything that, that is alleged that was said in the media that she did do or didn't do, and I probably misjudged it or this and then the third or missed it, or I might have said something that was, not true, I apologize. I take full accountability. Because not too many people is going to do that like me. Not too many people is not going to take accountability and say, "Oh, I was wrong. Let me apologize." Well, I'm taking accountability right now. If I said anything wrong about Tamar that was not true, or anybody else that I'm talking about in this video that was not true, I'ma own up to that right now. I can own up to it any day of the week. I'm still gonna do it. So I'm doing it now. But back what I was saying that as you know, Tawanda, Tony, Tamar, Trina, I think they was filming the Braxtons. They was having a heated conversation. Um, I don't know what was said, what Tawanda said to um Tamar, but I think if I'm not correct, Tawanda have the nerve to tell Tamar this. And Tamar clocked back and told Tawanda this. But first, let me tell you what Tawanda told Tamar at the table with Tony, Trina, and herself and the cameras. Tawanda told Tamar, I know you steal. I know you stole. And Tamar was like, I don't steal anything. Tamar told Tawanda, oh, I don't steal anything. And Tawanda was like, oh, yes, you do steal. She was like, what have I stole? I don't steal anything. That's what Tamar said. I don't steal anything. Then Tawanda was like, you steal men. And then Tamar looking like, who man who has I taken? Who man did I steal? And Tawanda was like, Tony's. Tony's? Why would I want to steal my sister's man? That's what basically Tamar was saying. But Tamar flipped the script back on Tawanda. And I didn't know this either. Tamar allegedly told Tawanda, among everybody else at that table, that Tawanda, her own sister, her oldest sister, has been stealing from Tamar for over the years, from years and years and years. I think it goes back further than we want to say. It is alleged. Tamar said this now in the clip of the video that I'm going to put in. Tamar said to Tawanda that you've been stealing from me a great amount of years. You done stole my credit cards, and you basically, and it is alleged that she even stole from her mama. It is alleged that Tawanda stole from her mama, maybe her sisters or whoever. So Tamar basically told Tawanda, you've been stealing from me for years, my credit cards and everything, and I'm paying for your home. I put down your damn payment. You don't even come to my house. That's what Tamar told Tawanda. And then Tawanda was like, well, you stole Tony's man. You stole Tony's man. And Tamar was like, why would I want to steal my sister's man? Basically, I was kind of shocked about that because honestly, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know did Tamar take Tony Braxton's man or not. We don't know if she slept with her sister man or not. We don't know that because it is alleged and it is said that Tawanda has been known to spread lies. It has been known that Tawanda has been the one to basically play victim as well as Tamar. But basically, let me go ahead and say this. When Tamar called Tawanda out on her BS about her stealing her credit cards and everything, this and that, and the third, her money, Tawanda did not deny anything. She did not deny the fact that she has stolen from her sisters. She didn't deny that she stolen anything from anybody, her family or nothing. Tawanda never denied that. So she basically played it off and trying to say, you Tamar, you stole Tony's man, you stole Tony's man. And then Tamar flipped the script again and said, well, he said, oh, I slept with Tawanda. Oh, I felt Tawanda. I helped Tawanda. And then Tawanda was like, you a lie. Now that's a lie. Now that's a lie. Now, Tony just, listen, I'm sorry. I respect Tony Braxton so much. I'm cool with, well, I don't know Tony personally, but we all know that Tawanda Braxton is a very famous Braxton. She's a very wonderful singer, very legendary singer. She's an icon. But this is Tony. Tony's sitting back there like, what in the hell going on? But then Tamar and Tony got into it because it's been known that Tamar and Tony had got into it. It's been known that Tamar and Tony has got into it. Now, it runs deeper than that. It's so much that I can say that I want to say. I don't want to forget anything, but I'm just going to say this. Whatever what was said at that table, Tony did not like. And she basically started snapping on Tamar, or she was snapping on Tawanda as well. Tony told Tamar, don't F with me, Tamar. Don't F with me. Because before all of this came about, at that same table, when the cameras were rolling, Tamar pulls out a yellow envelope, and it basically had in it the signatures of the peoples that basically Tamar said allegedly that they was trying to get rid of her show. They was trying to stop her show. They was trying to cancel her show or this and that and the third. And basically on that, in the envelope, it had the names of the peoples that tried to stop it. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't know too much about that, but hey, you can look it up. You can find the scenes on social media or YouTube or, because I too much don't watch the Braxtons. No tea, no shade, nothing towards them. But I'm going to say this. I may not be a Tamar fan, and I have my reasons why I'm not a Tamar fan. But let me just be quite frank with y'all. Just because I say I'm not a fan of somebody, and just because somebody say that they're not a fan of somebody, that does not mean that they dislike them. It means that it's their opinion. Just because a person said that, hey, I'm not a fan of this person, that does not mean that they hate them. That does not mean that, they dislike them. That means that, at the end of the day, you can be respectful towards the person and give your opinion about a person. Say, hey, I'm not a fan of this, I'm not a fan of that. But hey, it is what it is. So, yeah. But I would say this, though. I don't condone anybody stealing from anybody. But from what I've been hearing more than one time that Tawanda has been known to take from Tamar, and she has been known to take from others in her family. And there's some more drama regarding their niece, Ashley Braxton. I'm not really for sure. If you know, you know. It's just so much, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I'm skipping around, but that's all I can basically give at this very moment. But I'm gonna keep saying what I remember. But I'm just gonna say this, and I've been giving my opinion, so I'm gonna go ahead and give my opinion. I don't know what the hot tea and hot gossip. Hell, I don't even know what the problem is with Tamar and Tawanda's relationship. For them to be sisters, for them to grow up in the same household, for them to have the same mama, for them to have the same daddy, I just don't know what in the world. Why those two cannot get along. I don't know what happened between them. Maybe it's something that happened a long time ago. Maybe it has something to do with Tawanda stealing from Tamar from years ago. I really don't know. Allegedly, I really don't know. But the only Braxton sister, in my opinion, that really you could not play games with, you could not talk to any type of way. She was not going to handle no disrespecting, and that was the late Tracy Braxton. Now, Tracy Braxton is the other sibling of the Braxtons. She passed away on March of 2022. Now, it is said allegedly that Tracy and Tamar they always bump heads, this and that and the third. So I really don't know. I know I might be missing a lot of points here. But I'm going to go ahead and say this. I know I might be missing a lot of points here. I know I might be missing a lot of stuff here. But at the same time, it's like, damn, what the hell happened? And let me tell you, at Tawanda's wedding, all the Braxton sisters were there except Tamar. Now, it is alleged that Tawanda told Tamar while filming or not filming, on camera or not on camera. Tawanda basically told Tamar, I don't want you there. You don't have to be there. Or this and that and third. I don't know. I was not there, but that's what I heard allegedly, what was told, what was said, what I read, what they had on the social media platforms or whatever you may find it at. So you know what? Tamar took it as, okay, you don't want me there? And I'm your sister? Okay. I will respect your wishes. All the sisters were there. Family was there. Not Tamar. Tamar was the only one that was not there. I guess she said, hey, you don't want me there? I'm going to respect your wishes. So there it is. I'm going to respect your wishes. So let's go ahead and nip that into bud. Yep. And I'm going to say this. Now, it is also said, Tamar basically was there for Tony Braxton's husband or ex-husband or this and that and the third to support him because I don't think nobody else could make it. Some other people want to make that a big deal. Try to make like, oh, Tamar's sleeping with him. Tamar's sleeping with Tony's husband. I don't know, but what's wrong with a in-law supporting another in-law that's part of the same family? Just because another in-law supports another in-law, a family member in the same family, does not mean they have to sleep together. Can't it be as one person supporting another person of the family? Because wouldn't you want somebody to be there for you if you are performing, if you are having a concert? Would y'all want that? Just think about that. That's just my opinion about that whole thing. I know I could say a lot more, but I'm just going to leave it at that aspect. But what do you guys think about that? Put it in the comments. If you have heard about this news between Tamar and Tawanda, Tony, the Braxton family girls, and this and that and the third, let me know what you guys think in the comments what I've said. And if I've left out anything, and if y'all been paying attention, and if y'all been reading, if y'all been watching what's been going on with the Braxton family tea, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. So that's it on that topic. Now, I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back, I'm going to explain to y'all how my day went. When I went out to the stores, when I went out for a little bit to get me some air, when I went out to take care of some things, I want to tell y'all what I experienced. And I want to tell y'all that these stores, when I tell y'all it is a shame, the struggle is beginning to be real, I can't wait to tell y'all. So, I will be right back. And we're going to get on to the next topic. Join me. DeAndre Dobbs, the show, will be right back in just a few minutes.
It takes a rebel to make something beautiful. Beauty takes courage. It's an act of joy. So resist the ordinary and embrace the wow that flies a core. Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you. At Tawanda University, you'll learn in-demand thinking skills relevant to your career. Seen anything like this, right? I think because you start to think this way last time. Going into this instance, I'm like, okay, the stock team, I think this is where we're going to go in there. So it's the supporting cast for me because it wasn't as if Castle wasn't being like there was energy down this roster. The energy around them is just as important. These is going to be otherworldly.
That is all I got for today. I had to substituted brown sugar for regular sugar because the regular sugar was like $5. I was not going to buy it. So I went ahead and got brown sugar, which was $2.50. And I'm just gonna try that with my coffee. And with that cream. I do with that cream. This was a good $6. This was $6. This one lasts me for a great amount of time because stuff is getting ridiculous. So I just said, you know what? Let me just get this right here. This will last me for a minute. It don't have no flavor, but hey, it's gonna have to do. I have to do what I have to do. Vines, 4 cans. Paper towels. Light brown sugar. Baby wipes. Garbage bags. $1.25. These little dollar Ziploc bags, 100 in them for $1.25. This enough. And these. And donuts. So yeah, that's all I had and got today. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you all think of this. Because it's very tough out here and I can only, get what I can get. Might not be the extraordinary, but hey, it's enough for me. It's definitely enough for me. So, let me know what you all think. Thank you. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the next part of DDTS episode 608. Back with another video. Is we on 608 or 609? Well, whatever you see up on the screen, that's what we on. But yeah, So let's go ahead and get into this last topic, my elaboration. Let me go on and tell y'all something. Now, y'all might have saw my little short video that I put up of some stuff that I had purchased at the store that I had bought at the store. Just in case y'all haven't, and just in case I have not, just in case I have not uploaded the video yet, I will tell y'all. I bought 2 bottles of rubbing alcohol. I bought me some coffee creamer. Let me show you the kind I bought. This right here, I bought this. This was like $6. $6. I bought this because if I won't run out. Because the more money you spend on big things, it lasts a long time. So yeah, this ain't got no flavors. So hey. Some got out and knocked some over. What the hell? What the hell is this shit? Ooh. Sorry, y'all. And after that, I got like 4 cans of Viennese. I got a box of donut sticks, the off-brand kind, and I had got some of that orange popcorn chips. I ate them. I shared that out with everybody. But yeah, let me go ahead and tell y'all this. Y'all might laugh at me, but I don't care. But hey, it's kind of funny. But I'm real, so I ain't got nothing to hide. So as I went to the store, I was just getting me some items that I needed because I about had ran out of everything, and I got me a box of garbage bags that was $1.25. The little snack Ziploc bags that was $1.25. The crushed Kool-Aid packets that you put in water, bottles of water, $1.25. The Viennese, I bought 4 of them, which I ate one tonight, which was 95 cents. The donut sticks was $1.25. That creamer was like $6 and some change. I bought me some brown sugar because let me tell you about the sugar. I was going to get me some sugar for my coffee because I had ran out of sugar. I about have ran out of everything but coffee. I got plenty of coffee to last me for days, for months, for years, for about the whole winter. I went to go on the aisle with the flour, the sugar, the stuff, where you baking stuff. So I went on that aisle and I looked for the sugar. That sugar said $4.95 at Family Dollar. I said, I know good and damn well this sugar ain't this high. I looked at the name to make sure it matched the sugar. It did. So you know what I did? And I did this before. I did this in the past. You know what I did? I looked at that white sugar and I said, you know what? Your ass staying on the shelf. I'm getting my brown sugar. And that's exactly what the hell I did. I got that brown sugar that was $2.25 or $2.50 and put it in my buggy and kept on pushing because you know what? I ain't afraid to say it. Hell yeah, I put brown sugar in my damn coffee. Hell yeah, I do. And I ain't ashamed to say it. Some of y'all might say, ooh, that's nasty, that's nasty. Listen, when you are trying to do what it do, when you trying to get what you need to get, when you trying to get what you need to get, do what you need to do what you need to do. Get what you want to get. If you paying for it, get it. Because all our taste buds is different. A lot of y'all might say, you put brown sugar in your coffee. It's sugar, ain't it? I can't drink coffee without sugar. You know what I did this morning? You know what I did this morning for coffee? Before I did my errands, you know what I put in my coffee this morning? Maple down pancake syrup. And I stirred that shit with the creamer in it. And guess what? It was enough damn flavor for me to enjoy my coffee. I ran out of sugar. Like I said, I had to do what I had to do. Because I wasn't about to drink no coffee without no sugar. I poured me some pancake syrup up in there. Made it do what it do. Y'all don't know struggle like I know struggle. Listen, I know we all have hit that bottom line where we have been at our lowest. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not bougie. I'm not sophisticated. I'm none of that. One thing I might be bougie and sophisticated about, I can't drink coffee without sugar. I can't drink it without cream. That's the only time. And as much as I love my dark, okay, DeAndre, you don't went too far now. Scratch that. And as much as I, but yeah, I gotta have my cream and sugar for my coffee. But yeah, I know we all done been at our lowest for some point, but a lot of people seem to forget where they come from. A lot of people seem to forget when they get up in the spectrum, when they get up here, they seems to forget about that they was down here before they got up here. But you got some people that's here in the middle. But me, I'm not up here. I'm not down here. I'm not even in the middle. At the end of the day, I'm just me. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to make some shake. I'm not cheap. I'm not high. I'm going to do what I have to do. If I have to put brown sugar in my coffee for the rest of my days, then so be it. If I have to use sweet and low to put in my coffee, as much as it's nasty, then so be it. If I have to use pancake syrup to sweeten my coffee, if it comes down to it, then so be it. If I have to use powdered milk for my coffee, or whenever, then so be it. When you don't have many options, and it will be that moment, and it's becoming that moment right now. Because I saw on the news on my phone that 40 million, it can be 40 million peoples that can be without food stamps, EBT. And if y'all have not watched that video that I did, please be sure to check it out. Seems like to me, when November the 1st comes, it's really going to be hell. It's really going to be a lot going on. And I'm just going to put that like that. That's my experience. Listen, I might not have gotten everything that I needed to get, but hey, at least I did get some of the things that I could use, At least I was able to get some of the things. Some things that might have been left off, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just grateful that I can get what I can get. Because God got me at the end of the day. He has blessed me through so much. Now, let me go on and tell y'all this. So, I went to the gas station. Well, I didn't go to the gas station. Well, I did, but I can't drive. I don't drive. So, I went to go pay for the gas. I paid for it and I pumped it. And I saw, I turned around. I spoke to the gas attendant. When you pay for the gas, she spoke to me. I spoke to her. She was my complexion. She was a black woman. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "Hey, how you doing? How may I help you?" I said, "Yes. Can I get so and so on pump so and so?" She said, "Yes." And she was like, "Would you like a receipt?" I said, "No, ma'am. Thank you." She was like, "You have a good day." I said, "Thank you. You too." So as I turned around, this black man, same complexion as me, He was like, "How you doing, sir?" I said, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" He was like, "I'm doing good, and I hope you have a good day." I said, "Thank you, sir." So that made my day. So I forgot something at the cash register. So I turned back around and I saw this white tea woman. She was coming toward my way, and I smiled and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She looked at me with her sunglasses, then unsealed her lips. And you know what I did? My smile came right off my face. And I basically said to myself, you one of them people. And I went to the clerk, the same clerk that had the wonderful attitude, that had that positivity attitude. And she was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "I'm doing good. Can I get so and so?" She was like, "Yes." And she was like, "Would you like a receipt?" I said, "No, ma'am. And I hope you have a great day." And she said, "Thank you, you too." So as I turned back around to go back to the car, I see this white tea man. I smiled at him. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Can you believe his narrow ass didn't even unseal his damn lips? So once again, my smile came back off my face, and I was like, "Oh, you one of them peoples again." And you know what I said to myself? Say, you know what? I'm not gonna be speaking to anybody that's not gonna speak to me. I'm not gonna give people the energy if they ain't gonna give me none. I'm gonna start giving people the same energy they give me. You don't speak to me, I don't speak to you. But the thing is this, y'all. The thing is this. I could have ignored the fact. I could have ignored it. But I'm the type of person that was raised to speak to peoples when you see them in public. Because I was always raised, don't walk and don't speak. When you enter a room, that's just what you do. We speak. "Hey, how you doing?" Whether they speak or not, we still speak. That's how I was raised. But you do got some peoples that have their heads on their damn shoulders, that have their head in their ass, that act like they too good to speak to people. But you know what? I said, you know what? It's okay. I don't know what y'all problem is. Oh yeah, I know what y'all problem is. Y'all probably one of them people. That's what I said. I wasn't mad. I was just, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't mad. I was just, you know what? That's fine. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy for this negativity behavior because 9 times out of 10, I already have a bunch of stuff going on in my head anyway, which I did. I had a bunch of stuff going on ever since early in the morning. I had a bunch of stuff going on in my head. Like I said in that video yesterday, when the Solomon project was live, he was testing out his new camera. I had a little breakdown while I was behind the chat. I had a breakdown. Thank goodness we weren't on camera, but I had a breakdown. I was literally crying for about 10 seconds or 15 seconds. I was. Because I had a lot going on. I was stressed. I didn't know what was what. It was just a lot. Because y'all don't know this. I'm not going to tell y'all that I'm a tough cookie because I ain't. I'm very sensitive. I'm very emotional. I'm not hard or anything. I'm really a soft cookie. Because let me tell you something. If I tell a certain, if I tell a certain group that today, people's like me, if I tell them I'm soft, because is I'm less than a man because I cry? No, I'm not less than a man because I cry. A real man cries. And I know people can call me a punk. They can call me what that an extraordinary term that they want to call me. Call me a punk. Call me a faggot or whatever. I don't care. I'm still me at the end of the day. I'm still human. I'm still me. I'm a human being. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do at the end of the day. That's just me. You call me nerd, call me punk, call me whatever. I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I'm still respectful. I'm respectful to people, that's respectful to me. And that's just how I am, you know? I try to treat people's right. And I try to do the right thing. Because if you keep doing the wrong thing, wrong is always gonna follow you. And I always say I'm going to continue to go for my goals and go for my dreams, even though people might not want me to do it. I'm still going to do it anyway. I'm 30 years old. I was born with cerebral palsy. My mama died when I was 4 years old. I went through some situations that I pretty much don't too much discuss, that I'm not going to discuss. But through all that, I overcame it. God was always there with me. He never let me down. He always was there. And I know he took care of my mama. And I'm just so blessed and happy that I'm able to overcome so much. And I'm so blessed and happy that I have a platform. And I'm so blessed and happy that I can share this with all of my friends on YouTube, off YouTube, on TikTok, off TikTok, on Instagram, off Instagram, in social media, off of social media. I'm just happy, filled with love, support, and all. But I just wanted to share this with y'all. Y'all, I'm not making this up. This is a true story. This is a little of my testimony. And I just want to say I thank y'all. As a little boy, having cerebral palsy, you try walking on a walker and being made fun of because of the way you walk on your tippy toes. You try being a disability. You try being a disabled person with cerebral palsy, and they see you get on the short bus and they start laughing, calling me slow. You try being disabled, having cerebral palsy, and letting them see you go in the special ed room, special education room. And they think just because you're in a special education room, a special ed room, you slow and can't comprehend. It takes time for people like us to comprehend, but we are not slow. We are not dumb. We are smart. It might take us a while to comprehend, but we will get it. But I overcame it, and I'm still overcoming things. It'll take a while, but I'm overcoming. Yeah. But that's my video, y'all. That's my little testimony. And that's all I got on this video. And that's all I'm going to talk about today, about the Braxton family drama and about me personally, the things that I've experienced. Like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please let me know in the comments what you guys think of my video. I love y'all. Till next time. Love y'all. Thank you and bye bye.